U.S. Mint aftermarket sales for January 27th, 2026. What I do is I go into the eBay sold listings. I plug in the sales price, and then I plug in the shipping to get a total cost, and then I average that out. If it's a graded coin, I take a look at plain labels, first strike, first release, early release. I do not include show labels, advanced release, first day of issue, signature labels, anything that is specialty. I do not include that. It is just the actual sales numbers for what me and you can sell. All right. Silver proof set. Big drop. 732 last week, down to $600.57 this week. And what I do is I plug in the purchase price plus shipping. Plug in the average eBay sales from the worksheet. I take out the eBay fees, and this is the standard fees. This is not if you have a store, it's just the plain fee, and then come up with a estimated gross profit. So although it is down to $600, that is still an extremely healthy profit, but big tank there. Could be an anomaly. We'll find out next week. Limited edition silver proof set had a nice healthy jump on this one. Went up to 513.24, and that gives you a approximate profit of $183.89. Regular proof set, seeing a steady decline in this, down to 257.89. Again, still very healthy. Potential profit of $177.12. Let's take a look at this. I don't know what's going on here. 2026 American Silver Eagle Proof. The raw dropped down to 248.43. So you've got a potential profit of $36.16. Graded. Now, when I do graded coins, I also include the grading fee, the shipping to and from the grader. And somebody had asked a question or made a comment on my video from last week, I think it was, and it's a very good point, stating that this grading fee, this is kind of an average. And it would definitely be a little bit lower if you sent in more than one coin, because you get to spread out the shipping fees and there's a processing fee here. I can't remember the term they use, but I think it's $10. Whether you send in one coin or 10, it's $10 for the order processing. So this can fluctuate, obviously. But it's based on only one coin being submitted, because I have to have some type of baseline in order to do the calculation. So I can't assume that somebody's sending in 5 coins or 10 coins to lower that. The primarily thing that's going to spread out is the shipping, because the shipping is expensive, particularly for when they ship it back. Now, you can do some different things as far as shipping to the grader. I always, when I was sending coins in for grading, I always sent it registered, because that's the only way that you can insure the coins through the Postal Service, unless you have a third-party separate insurance policy to do that. But if you want to insure it through the post office, registered is the only way that they will cover coins. So just keep that in mind if you're sending this plain and you think you're buying insurance to cover it and something happens to that package. If it's not registered, they're going to deny the claim. Or they will give you face value, which is $1. So definitely look into that, or do a little bit of research. So anyway, that's why that seems a little bit high. But it is what it is, because the grading fee for the coin itself could be $40. If you want to get first strike or early release, there's extra fees for that. If you use NGC and you wanted a scratch proof or scratch resistant case, there's an added fee for that, plus the shipping. So again, it's just kind of an average that I had to use as a baseline. And actually, I should probably look at it again. I haven't looked at it in a little bit because I haven't been sending coins in, and their fees may have changed. So I need to take a look at that and update it. Regardless, after that ramble, the 70s dropped to an all-time low of 320.30. So you're sneaking out a profit after all your expenses of around $13.51. And I don't know what happened here with the 69s. 220.02, not good. You are underwater $73.48 approximately if you take the gamble and send it in with where the prices are at right now. So I can't explain it. Don't know. But it is not good for both of them. They both took a hit this week. 2026, congratulations. Proof. The raw 254.70, so you got a little profit of 39.60, not bad. All-time high on the 70s. 410.62, so you're looking at a profit of around $89. Not too bad. 69s, again, there are no plain label 69s that have hit the secondary market as of yet. The 2025 uncirculated set, 40 cents different, so it's 150.98, so you've still got a profit of 91.38 potentially. I'll track this for a few more weeks. It's kind of steady. It's been steady. It's still a good price. Don't get me wrong. You paid $39.20 with shipping on that, and it's selling for good money. So it looks like that's maintaining. Again, I'll look at it for another week or two, and if this stays steady like that, then I'm probably going to stop looking at the uncirculated set. And that does it for this week, 73.